So let's get into it then. Lucy, after 56 years, the Lionesses finally brought football home. What has the last week been like?
I mean, the game was just a dream. The whole tournament was. To beat Germany at Wembley in front of the 90,000 fans that turned up was just incredible. And then, yeah, we're just riding that wave of celebrations and excitement and joy. And I'll be honest, I'm looking forward to the next one now.
And I don't know about you, what I loved is you celebrated really well.
Oh, at the Trafalgar Square on the Monday. Do you know what? A lot of people thought that I was drunk for that, but I wasn't. I think I was just still living in the moment, still celebrating. But yeah, it's all just been a whirlwind. It's been crazy, and the fans and everyone's just been amazing.
Lucy, I mean, it was amazing to watch. Me and my family were behind it from start to finish. But just wanted to ask you, like, when in the tournament did you actually have that feeling of belief and actually we can win this? Because you all say it going into it, we all do that, oh, we can win it. But when was the belief? When did it hit home for you guys?
I feel like every game it was just the belief grew and grew. That very first game at Old Trafford, getting through that game and having the fans, that was the moment we were like, these fans are going to make a difference for us. We've got the belief in the team and they believe in us just as much. And I think that made a huge difference in the tournament. And then just these performances, the second game, winning 8-0, we were like, okay, it's on now. You know, we can score goals against one of the best teams. Like, yeah, it just seemed like every single game there was a moment where you felt this is just going to give us that belief that we need.
And Rachel, you were commentating on the match. Just take us through what your emotions were like on that final whistle.
Oh, well, throughout the tournament, knockout games, the Spain, the quarter-final, when they were 1-0 down, and everyone around me was thinking, oh, this is the moment they're going to get knocked. And I had this sort of steady belief that they could do it. I think that how calm the team looked throughout the whole tournament, it reminded me of when you start playing football as a 6, 7, 8-year-old, playing around on the playground, just playing, you know, unshackled. How did Serena Wiegman kind of instill that calm? How did that team stay so calm during really, you know, high pressure moments?
I think it's the Dutch in her. She's just very focused, to the point, says what needs to be said. We knew that the emotions were going to be high because it was a home tournament and a lot of expectation, and I think she just kept everyone's feet on the ground. We were very, very much process driven. I think that shows with the starting 11 staying exactly the same throughout. And yeah, that focus just remained, whether it was 1-0, 8-0, 2-1, extra time. Many people commented on the fact that the only time they've ever seen Serena get that excited was in that Spain game. And I know Dutch players who've known her whole life and said, we've never seen her like that. She's just calm and composed.
She's an honorary English woman now, isn't she? You were gripped by it, Peter, though, weren't you? And you've got daughters. What
I have.
You know,
and also, you know, towards the end of my career, when my daughters were old enough to come and watch me play, I was on the bench at Burnley, I was on the bench at Stoke, and I thought I'd put them off for life, I'll be quite honest. But it was quite nice.
It wasn't the football, it was just you.
That's what I mean. I put them off. But it was nice for my daughter to sit down and, you know, finally see some, you know, something, you know, aspirational. And I suppose that must be, you know, very nice for you to know that you're making, you know, girls and women take much more interest in football.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's part of this kind of legacy that we speak about, that we want to create. We want young girls around the country to feel that they have a place in football. And not only that, but little boys see that as the norm as well. We want to create that in society, and football is the biggest thing in our country, so what better way to help these little girls and little boys learn is to play football and be successful.
Lucy, do you sense a difference now? I mean, after this tournament's finished, the success that you guys have had, how you've brought this country together with the performances and obviously then the win, do you sense a difference when you walk down the street now?
To be honest, yeah, I think in the tournament we stayed at the same hotel, we had the same processes, we didn't really hear much from the outside, and then it finished. We went to Trafalgar Square that day, and then we all kind of split off, and yeah, you couldn't really go and get your breakfast anywhere. And it was.
Have you paid for a drink yet?
No, I haven't. But yeah, no, it's just been fantastic. The support that we've had was amazing throughout the tournament, but to finally be away from that kind of camp and see for ourselves as individuals, every single player, we're still talking about it. We've still got the group chat going. We're still talking about it every day. Just every day something's happening, and there's amazing stories going around, and we just feel that change that we wanted to happen.
Crouchy, when are we going to get in the group chat, Crouchy?
I don't know if you'll want to be.
You have to win first. You've got to win.
Oh, cheers.
I had a question. You know, obviously the way you saw out the game, like that was something I think in the men's team. Like we struggled. You know, if we went 1-up, we did struggle to see out the game. The way that you were so professional, obviously the calmness of the first goal was. I was thinking if I put myself in that position, you know, final of the Euros, would I dink the goalkeeper in that situation? The nerves of steel. But then to see out the game, I thought tactically, like so many factors. How much did that come from the team, or how much did that come from the manager?
I'll be honest, that was the team. I think that's what Serena's said to us as well. She wants us to make decisions on the pitch. We did the same against Sweden. We dropped Georgia Stanway into 2 holding midfielders, and she was like, "Who told you to do that?" Because I didn't. And she was like, "It was the best thing you did." Again in the final, it was just a decision we made. I think it was Chloe, Kelly, Tooney, Les, and myself involved. Yeah. And there was a free kick from Tooney, and Chloe looked at me and went, "So are we just wasting time?" I was like, "Yeah." Just go over it. I think they asked me for permission, like these little young school kids almost.
It's weird, you know, because obviously in years gone by, we've always moaned at teams for wasting time as fans of the game. Oh, what are they doing that for? And we were sitting there going,
well done.
Take your time, take your time. And we didn't even have to shout because you were doing it anyway, so that was amazing.
And as well, we talked off air about Mary Earps, England's starting goalkeeper, ahead before this tournament and pre-Serena Wiegman has been on a journey of not being in the England team and finally had the belief from Serena, from the team, and she maxed out, didn't she? She played the best football that she'd ever played.
Yeah, unbelievable. I think it's a huge credit to the fact that we won. It goes down to Mary and the saves that she pulled off, the composure she had. That was her first major tournament where she's starting, she's in the thick of it, and it was like she's been the number one for 10 years. The way she played, the way she was from start to finish in every single minute, every game. You know, every good team, you need your base to be strong. You need that goalkeeper to be strong. You need to have that confidence, and she give everybody that.
And Lucy, we've talked about how many girls now want to play. You want that lasting legacy. What's your message to the next generation coming through and all those young girls and boys as well?
Yeah, I mean, enjoy yourself, enjoy your football, and know that I think we've shown that you can get to the top, you can win. You can win with this England team and just go out and enjoy it. I think my mum always said, just do what you love. And I love winning, as I do. I love football. Just do what you love and be happy with it. And hopefully we've created an environment and a legacy where anybody and everybody around this country now can do what makes them happy.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Lucy. It's so nice to know what it finally feels like to win a major tournament. Thank you, and enjoy Barcelona.
Thank you.